Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Anwar Dunbar, and this is Big Discussions 76 Sports. First of all, please like this video, please share it, and please subscribe to my channel. Well guys, hey, I just wanted to get in here and make a quick reaction video to Michigan's 59-18 victory over the Maryland Terrapins at College Park. And I'm also going to throw in a little bit of reaction to Ohio State's 56-7 victory over the Michigan State Spartans, our old friends up at East Lansing. But first, guys, I want to thank everyone who watched my Michigan Wolverines versus the Maryland Terrapins live stream. It was only 20 minutes. I didn't have much to say. I just took a look and I noticed the views were way up. But hey guys, get the likes up for that as well. I mean, you probably aren't watching it now since the game just ended. But anytime you come and watch, please hit the like. Anyway, so I'm gonna make this quick. I'm in as you can tell, I'm not in my home base, and I'm in a remote location where I don't have the quickest upload-download speed, so I don't want to make this a long video. So guys, Michigan, well, they did what we hoped that they would do, and they did what we expected them to do. They decisively defeated the Maryland Terrapins up at College Park, 59-18. I think that's what you wanted to see. Clearly, Maryland has not been in the Big Ten long, and they haven't built up their recruiting, and they haven't built up their store full of 5 stars and 4 stars. So you would want to see the Michigan Wolverines go in there and come out with a lopsided victory. And particularly with the game that's coming up next week, you wanted to see them come out of there without some sort of scare in terms of having the game be close, and you wanted to see them come out of there without some sort of major injury or injuries to key players. What you wanted was to see them to be able to rest players like Blake Corum. You wanted to see them get their health back and get their depth back before the battle that is next week. So a couple of key things. Caden McNamara threw for 200, having a hard time reading my own scribbles. Looks like 259 yards or 257 yards. And Hassan Haskins ran for 78 yards. Donovan Edwards caught a lot of balls out of the backfield, which could be a valuable weapon next week and going forward. So I thought that was huge. All 3 phases of the game got on the board. It was pretty much a balanced effort all the way around. And I wanted to, well, we didn't see as much Eric All as I would have liked. Shoemaker, I can't pronounce that right. He got on the board. But I think next week we're going to need production from the tight ends in addition to wide receivers and the running backs. So we're going to need a nice all-around effort next week. But that's going to be in a separate video. So good win, Wolverines. Rest up. The battle, everyone, or should I say the matchup, I don't know how much of a battle it's going to be. That's coming up next week at the Big House around noon. So good win. That's what you needed. That's what we needed. So that's all I have to say about that. Coach Mike Locksley for Maryland, it looked like he was going to have a heart attack a couple of times. Maryland, while they were also a lesser opponent, they also had several self-inflicted wounds. They shot themselves in the foot, and we know that Ohio State is not going to do that, but that's going to be in a separate video from this one. Okay, so I told you that this video was going to have a bonus, which was going to be a look at the Ohio State-Michigan State game, so let's get into that. So Ohio State blew the doors off Michigan State. Thank you, Ohio State, for doing that. And Ohio State, as the resident super fan on my channel, Abdul Gaines, says Ohio State emptied the clip against Michigan State. So that was good to see, and we needed this going into the game. We needed Ohio State undefeated going in the Big Ten. We needed Michigan with our one loss going in. So now it's a true battle for the Big Ten East title. So now there's a lot running on the game. That's what you wanted. And if Michigan State somehow stole that game from Ohio State yesterday, then that would have muddied the whole thing up. But okay, now Michigan State's an afterthought right now, aside from the strip sack that the Big Ten officials screwed us on. By the way, they screwed Ohio State on a call, but Ohio State was able to recover from that. Okay, so Ohio State won 56-7. I wrote down two key stats here. Kenneth Walker only ran for 25 yards. Okay, so Ohio State was able to bottle him up, and they were able to show how, well, I'll just say pedestrian Michigan State's passing game is. Okay, C.J. Stroud threw for 432 yards and 6 touchdowns. Okay, so I think those are two key stats because, again, this is going to be in a separate video because I want to make this one short. You're going to have to look to see if Ohio State next week is able to bottle up our running game, which is the bedrock and the strength of our offense. And also, separate video, how is the Michigan defense going to slow down C.J. Stroud and those 3 wide receivers? Michigan State had no answer for that yesterday, and as I said, Ohio State just blew the doors off. The game was over after the first quarter. So in my upcoming analysis of the game this Saturday, those are going to be things that I focus on. How is the Michigan defense going to at least try to slow down C.J. Stroud and that offense? And then going back to our Michigan offense, will they be able to generate enough yardage to keep our team in the game? Because 3 and outs, long droughts against this Ohio State team, that's not going to cut it. This Ohio State team is not going to shoot itself in the foot the way the Maryland team was yesterday. They're not going to. This is a complete team. Well, it's a complete offense. Their defense had a really good game yesterday, but this is a complete offense that's not going to shoot itself in the foot. And our team is going to have its hands full just keeping up, unless we have this David and Goliath, this Rocky versus Apollo game where we're able to do enough to keep the game close, and our team plays above itself to make it a game going into the fourth quarter. But that's a separate video. I'm jumping ahead here, but this is what we wanted to see. We wanted to see a nice storyline going into Saturday's game. And who would have thought that Michigan would be 9-1 in the summertime? I predicted that the team would be petering along most of the season. I predicted a rebuilding year. And who thought that the Wolverines would be in this position going into the game against that team down south? Ohio State's already talking trash, at least their fan base is. Buckeye Alex is already calling the big house his house and Ohio State's house. He's going to be trolling me all week, as I'm sure most of the Ohio State fans will. Abdul Gaines will be trolling. Everybody's going to be trolling the Michigan fan base. So look for more videos coming up this week in terms of my pregame analysis and my pregame thoughts. They'll be shorts because, as I said, I don't have the fastest upload and download speed where I am right now. I wanted to do a live with Johnny leading up to this, but I don't know, based upon the technology, if I'll be able to pull that off where I am right now. But you will see more shorts like this with my pregame analysis leading up to the game, and look for me to re-promote some of my older Michigan, Ohio State content. So guys, that's all I wanted to say. Good win, Wolverines. You did what you needed to do. Now you have a gargantuan task ahead of you. This should be a fun week. There's going to be a lot of trash talking. There's going to be a lot of anticipation. And I can't wait to see what the new rankings are. Michigan State will probably fall. Michigan will probably inch up just a little bit. Ohio State will probably be right where they were. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to throw something in the tip jar, that information is below this video as well. Go Blue. And as always, remember that your attitude determines your altitude. Take care, and I'll talk to you the next time. All right, Jimbo, this is another chance at history. It's going to be history. You're either going to notch one more loss against Brutus and the Scarlet and Gray, or you'll get your signature win against Ohio State. So we're going to talk about this throughout the week. All right, guys, take care, and I will talk to you the next time. Bye-bye.